are live on One Radio Africa. Today, we are here with our very own Uncle Sam, the CEO of Face of High School Ghana and Face of Teens Ghana, and our very own MC, Owusu Aikesta. Today, we are here to ask just a little questions about Face of High School and Face of Teens, and the double track system, how your views and your opinions on it. Many people have heard of Face of High School, Face of Teens. You pass here, Face of High School, you go to the mall, Face of Teens, on the internet, it's everywhere. What is it about?
Well, Face of High School and Face of Teens Ghana is an initiative of Simdos Entertainment and Alpha Promotion. The idea behind these two concepts is to empower young people like you to face tomorrow's challenges.
Can you tell us a little about what Alpha Promotions they do, SimDop?
Well, Simdos and Alpha Promotion are sisters companies. They are companies or organizations that have dedicated themselves or ourselves to promote young people, to empower young people. Just not only a pageant we do, we also organize forums and conferences, skills training. We do donations and things to privilege or underprivileged, marginalized people in the society. Yes.
Okay, that's very, very nice. You spoke about the fact that you guys would empower young people. How do you empower the young ones? Because there are many ways people get inspired and empowered.
Yes, we get this empowerment. This empowerment is what I'm talking about is very simple. We make sure that we organize forums. So we talk to them, we give them steps how to become responsible people in future. We give them the tips of leadership, the tips of how to earn income in future. For example, let's say even sometimes we teach them how to make sobolo and ice cream and all that. That is the skill. Because look, whether we like it or not, we are now in the world whereby skills rule. Skills and talent is what rules. It's no more how many degrees you have, right? You can testify to it. The richest people in Ghana here today are not the people who have the greatest education, who have the PhDs.
Exactly.
But that does not mean that you shouldn't learn. It's good. But make sure that when you are aiming high, at the same time, you have to make sure that you get empowerment in terms of skills training so that you can become better citizens and contribute to your quota towards the socio-economic development of this country.
Okay, that's nice. You spoke about skill training. Some out there may be listening to us, may be watching us, but the person doesn't know what skill training is. The person doesn't know what skill training entails. Can you tell us a little about it to enlighten us?
Soap making, it's a skill training. You want to do soap, it's a skill training, right? You want to prepare juice, bread, your own way. But I'm saying that, for example, you are in school, the home economics department. Basically, they are more into skills, right? Because the catering and all those things, these are skills. When you come out, the same thing we do. You see, when, for example, the Face of High School and Face of Teen, when we go to camp and we ask you to do cooking competition, some of you take it as fun. By the end of the day, some of you, your food is good, others, very horrible. It means that kind of skill, you lack it. But it's good for you to have a multiples of what? Skills. For your own good, because you are growing. It will get some time, you can no more sit in the office. What will you rely on? Your skills.
Okay, so Uncle Sam here has spoken a lot about skill training, Face of High School. Let's move here to our beautiful sister, Aikesta Inshaba, also our MC. Tell us how it is to be an MC for a big platform like Face of High School.
Like, it was really tense though, Charlie. Like, you'll be like front of the whole crowd and everything.
Okay. So how did you get to know about the Face of High School?
It was through my twin sister.
Who is your twin sister? Okay, that's nice. So what moved you to be an MC? Because maybe you heard about it, but maybe you were not inspired to be an MC. You were just like, oh, maybe my sister is going that school.
I wasn't actually going, but my sister was participating, so I wanted to support her. And Uncle Sam said I can be the MC, and I decided to accept.
So when Uncle Sam told you, were you happy about it? Were you nervous?
I wasn't really interested, but I had to do it.
So what moved you? What inspired you to do it? Because you can't just be there and just wake up and be like, I want to do it.
My sister encouraged me to go, so I decided to go.
What did she say?
She told me that I should go, it would be fun and all those kind of stuff.
Okay, that's nice. So Uncle Sam, back to you. So what talent did you see in our MC that moved you to pick here to be an MC? Because there are so many people around that you can choose them to be
See,
MC.
I like people who say they can't do it. Now, if you ask her, even this year, she want to MC again, if you get the opportunity, right? Because I like people who said you can't do it. That's where the challenge is. If you are able to convince the person to do it, what you are seeing, the person cannot see it first. I look at her and say, no, she has the personality. That was the first thing. Secondly, I realized that if groom should be able to go high. So never say you cannot. Anything is possible in life if you tune your mind. Today, if Ekesta, you said you want to sing, you can sing. If you want to be powerful in anything you want to do, once you tune your mind, body, and soul towards it, you should be able to do it.
Okay. Back to our sister here. So how was the experience like at Face of High School camp? The feeling, the things you went through, what happened? Like, tell us all about it.
Mixed feelings. When I first went to Face of the camp, I was shy. I couldn't talk, and I kept quiet. I kept on sitting there. I wasn't friendly. People were like, "You are not friendly. You don't give smiles." All those kinds of.
Why were you
things.
shy? Shy of who? Shy of what?
Because when I go to
Boys.
when I go to a place for the first time, and I'm not used to that place, I won't talk
Why don't you talk? Are you
because I don't know anybody there.
okay?
She's
so,
a reserved type, right?
Exactly. Back to the experiences. So what did you do when you were at camp, before camp, during the National Theatre Day? Did you have fun? Tell us everything.
When I went to the camp, it was exciting. We first did the carol service, and I was the MC. That was my first time, so I couldn't do it well. But as I was going, I was getting used to it. So at the National Theatre Day, I had the confidence to do it.
I see. So can you say Face of High School has exposed you to something new?
Yeah.
Like what? What skill, what talent have you inculcated from this Face of High School program? You don't know, or you are shy to say?
I think Face of High School or Face of Teen Ghana has given you the opportunity to know more people, right?
Yeah.
It was your first time you mounted the stage of the National Theatre. You met new friends, right? I can see you were gallivanting with Media 7 people who came to cover the program.
Yes.
And I know you pick friends out of them. And I know it's gospel friends. So,
Okay, so you told us that the first day you did it at Carol service, you couldn't do it. You were shy. You didn't have like the courage to do it. Uncle Sam blast you. Did he shout at you? Because Uncle Sam, we all know he's fan of doing that. But what can we do?
No, it's a national anthem.
Yeah, he told me that I could do more, so I should practice.
So no shouting, just encouragement.
But when we were about to do that, he was shouting on me.
That one, the stomach, you get used to it. So was it bad or it was good? Like
Yeah,
the
it was
MC
good.
thing. Did you get used to it eventually?
Yeah,
Really? Got really used to it?
not really used to it, but I got used to it small. Everything is a process.
Little drops of water indeed
Eh.
makes a mighty ocean. So back to you, Uncle Sam. So you said Face of High School is a program you did to empower children. We know empowering children entails a lot. Involves financial support from here and there,
Yeah.
doing this, doing that, because you know youth are days we are stubborn. We are very, very stubborn.
Yeah.
You have to talk, son. That's why you like blasting us, but eventually we'll get used to it. So how is it like?
You know,
like a
like I
feeling?
said, Face of High School and Face of Teen is two sister companies. See, I'm going to use this opportunity to also give kudos to my partner, Mr. Henry Morgan. You see, you all know Mr. Morgan, the role he has played and continue to play to empower young people to face tomorrow's challenges. It's not been easy. I mean, Mr. Morgan and I, we know what we go through. When people are laughing, we are crying inside because we are thinking of what you eat. We are thinking of your next fun you have to undertake, but you people don't know. But it's part of life. Challenges are too much, but we are appealing to all stakeholders. Look, they have to invest in young people to discover who they are. You could see what happened at a village near Kaswa where those child was murdered. Look, if we don't have recreational centers, if we don't have more entertainment grounds for young people to go there and enjoy and entertain themselves, they will resort to crime by watching malams and things on TV.
So right now, you spoke about the Kaswa issue.
Yeah.
Recently, the trending news is all about Kaswa. Kaswa this, Kaswa that, Kaswa this, Kaswa
But
that.
Kaswa is a positive town. Let me tell you why. You see, Kaswa is what we call a cosmopolitan town. A cosmopolitan means that it's like the United Nations of Ghana. Every citizen, tribe, lives in Kaswa. You can't boast and say we are the majority. Ewes, Gans, Fantis.
So are you telling us Kaswa is literally like the United States of America?
Yes. So it is very difficult to rule such a place. The DCE and the MPs there, they are doing well, but you will not know. You see, sometimes some people go in there, do the crime, and go out. You may not know, but I believe that places where you have young people, a lot of young people are in Kaswa. That's where you normally have crime. But I believe that they are doing their best, and I know very soon Kaswa name will be rebranded.
Okay,
and I know
so
they are making efforts to do that.
Now the Kaswa issue is all about little children.
Yeah.
So how do you think like grown-ups, the elderly in the community, NGOs can help these children, empower them, like equip their skills and knowledge to do positive things instead of killing and doing
Yeah,
all
so
sorts
that
of
is why
things?
I'm telling you that the essence of Face of Teens and Face of High School Ghana is to always engage young people. When you engage them, they can't go out and go and see Marlon that I want money. You have to engage them. For example, you those who are lucky and you are in school, how do you get a chance to go out? Even when you are on holidays, you want to go out, you need permission. Is that not it?
Exactly.
That is the hallmark of responsibility of engaging young people. So you see, if the person is not going to school, we should have more vocational centers. Kaswa, I believe Kaswa, for example, need Kaswa Vocational Center where these people are learning soap making, hairdressing, catering. They engage them, mechanic, auto electrician, and all those things. They need to create those kind of things and engage young people. If it is football, let them play. They should have academy there. So young people, the future for young people is skill. Other than that, skill and education, skill and education. And that's exactly what we are doing. But, you know, you don't wait and say you have to get money before you start. You start.
Okay, so right now you're talking about skill and education.
Yeah.
Most boys don't believe in the fact that education is the key to success. Other people believe hustling is the key.
Yeah.
Some people know that education is very hard. Some people are not smart. Maybe someone in Kaswa doesn't believe in education, doesn't have that skill. What do you think you can tell the person, or what do you think like people can do to help those type of children believe in education or what skill training? Because right now that's what's important.
You see, bringing young people to become responsible is a collective responsibility. Look, if somebody is not your child, is your neighborhood, they say he doesn't go to school, you don't care. The next time you bring a knife to your house. That's what is happening. So all what we need, that let us all be responsible. Let us all make sure that young people are constantly engaged. That's the only solution. The engagement that I'm talking about is skill training. Look, if we don't put them together, despite who shall is this, whatever, let's have training center. You don't need to pay school fees to go there. As soon as you see the child is walking on the street, catch her or him. Let's pick that child, send the child to the vocational training center.
Uncle Sam, catching that child, isn't that kidnapping?
Look, but that is, you'll be in the possession of the state. How can the state kidnap somebody? If you are irresponsible and you leave your child on the street, the child should be picked and sent to a vocational training center. You see that those selling pure waters and all those things will be gone. If you vacate and your mother asks you to go and sell there, the person should be picked. So this community service watchdog thing has to come into force to make sure that in every community, young people do not see hawking, do not see trading, do not see trying to make ends meet. They should be provided food, shelter, and skill training in a camp. And once the person comes out of the camp, he or she will be useful.
Uncle Sam, you spoke about the fact that Face of High School empowers young children, right?
Yeah.
someone out there may want to join. Maybe the person doesn't have a phone, the person doesn't know anything about social media, but wants to be part. What do you think, like, the person can do to find out about Face of High School to join the program? Because a lot of people hear about it, but they don't know how to join.
If you want to join Face of High School, prepare to do a project. Prepare to be that kind of volunteer person. Prepare to touch a life. Prepare to make impact for on young people, deprived, vulnerable, or marginalized children. You understand? Mr. Morgan and I, this is what we've been doing since we decided to be in touch with young people. So if you want to be part, it's very simple. You can call us on 0245 963921 or 0244 218746. These are the official numbers for Face of High School and Face of Teens Ghana.
Okay, that's nice. So we spoke about how people can join. But in this case, Face of High School, people mostly know Face of High School to be for people in SS. What if someone out there, maybe it's in the age of 15 to 19, but the person is not in school, but the person wants to join, but doesn't have a school, so cannot represent a school? What do you think the person can do if the person wants to join?
If the person don't want to join, you can come to us. What we do is that we see Face of High School is not about what happened at the National Theatre, the grand finale. It's about the process. We pick, for example, you were in camp. You see that some people were not taking part, even though they were SS students. You can come to the camp and learn a lot of experiences. That is, you see, it is the camp that gives you that idea that you can start to live independently. Start thinking. So whether the person is young or not, well, the camp is the skill side. You can come, we'll take you there, we'll give you the skill training, what your interest or your passion is. You'll be given an empowerment. There's lectures on that, and we'll make sure that you come out as a better citizen.
Our discussion today was quite an interesting one, but I'm sorry to tell you we are coming to the end of this discussion. We would like to ask for your Instagram handles, your social media handles, how we can contact you guys, get to know you guys.
Very simple. Just go Face of High School Ghana, Face of Teens Ghana on social media, all the social media handles. That's all. Or the official numbers 0245963921 or 0244218746.
Okay, so our MC, please can you give us your social media handle in case someone wants to talk to you or wants to get to know you?
He's asking of yours, so not voice, yours.
I guess that. Oh, that's your Instagram, your Snap handle, same thing. Your WhatsApp number, or you don't give it.
We want to also use this opportunity to thank One Radio Africa, your official radio station for all the young people across this nation and Africa. This is what has come to stay. Let us all support it. It is your own, it is my own. There is a saying that when you create an act, I always say that you create a habit. When you create a habit, create a character. When you create a character, you create a destiny. But that destiny today lies for you out there to start listening and watching One Radio Africa.
Okay, so our MT should give us a WhatsApp number, then we'll bring the discussion to an end.
059.
You want boys to call her?
Oh, no.
You are selling my daughter.
No, in case someone wants to ask about the MC program or
You should call the official line.
Okay.
Anyway, you can put it. If you will not run away with calls. So it's not advisable. Let it be more official.
Okay.
BusyVendor.com is a retail and wholesale e-commerce platform created to give vendors and store owners the opportunity to sell items, services, virtual and downloadable products online by signing up as a vendor, creating a personalized store page, and adding products. BusyVendor.com has in place the most flexible payment methods acceptable worldwide, even mobile money. BusyVendor.com also serves as a directory for stores, vendors, and individuals who sell from home. To the buyer or customer, BusyVendor.com is simply an online shopping mall where you can get whatever item you will need. It is more than a marketplace.
Welcome back from our short commercial break. Uncle Sam, please can you tell us about the upcoming Face of High School 2021?
Yeah, this year, the 2021 edition is more or less going to be like something nobody is expecting to be, but I can tell you it's going to be big.
How big?
How big? Because this year we are adding so many things into it, and to make it more project orientated, like the last year one, but this one more deeper.
Can you just us a little one that's
You remember you did projects, some of them did project the other time. This time we are putting a tentative timetable together whereby they will have that kind of community service together, individual together again, Then at the camp, we will move some of the project to the camp.
Wow,
So
that
you see
sounds
that this
really
year is going to be
interesting and
because
different.
this idea of beauty pageant has to get out of people's mind before it catches up.
So
for people.
2021 Face of High School has a fresh new look.
Fresh new look, because we have to get you people empowered. We have to let you know that you are here on this earth to serve, and service is part of God's works. Yes.
Okay, I see. That's quite interesting. So we have with us one of our upcoming Face of High School winners, a contestant of Face of High School 2021. Please, can you tell us your name and how you heard about Face of High School?
Okay, my name is Jessica, and I heard of Face of High School from IG, Instagram. So I'm following Face of High School from Instagram. So when I heard it,
How many years have you been following Face of High School?
not for long, let me say 3 months. So
Wow.
I thought it would be fun for me to join and see what I can do best in it.
That's quite interesting. Can you tell us about your school?
Okay, I'm in a Noon Presby, and I'm a home economics student,
Wow,
and
that's
I'm a third
interesting.
year. Yeah.
So what
Yes.
motivated you to join this pageantry? Because you can't just be there and watch it and be like, oh, I want to be part. Something has to move you. Something has to inspire you.
Okay. I like those fine things, and I'm kind of into the photo thing. I kind of like fashion and those kind of stuff. So I thought like Face of Eye would be some.
So
fun
are
for
you
me.
in the fashion industry? Like, do you do something like in the fashion industry? Like, are you a model or something, or you are now starting something fresh with Face of High School to get the experience?
Yeah, I'm starting with the Face of High School to get the experience.
Okay. So far, have you met anybody? What places have you guys gone to so far? Tell us how it is registration, if you have paid your camp, how your expectations.
Oh, okay. We've not gone to any location yet, but I think we'll go there. And I'm expecting it to be fun and educating and fun.
So are you part of Face of High School or Face of Teens?
Face of High School.
Face of High School. So what are you expecting? Are you expecting to win, or you're just there to just have fun and go?
Oh, I'm expecting to win, but I don't know what will happen.
So have you met any of your female delegates? Do you see any competitor amongst them, or you're just cool?
I've not met them yet, but I'm cool with everything.
Okay. So when did you register?
I think this month. Yeah.
So
He's not been coming to meeting. Tell them the truth. He has to come to the meeting. He's not been coming to meeting.
okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So you know, Face of High School, it's normally votes and your performance are come. So right now, how are you working towards the voting?
The voting, I've been posting my banner so that people vote.
So right now, how is it going so far? Is it good or bad? Are you getting positive feedbacks, or we are not seeing anything at all?
Oh, the feedback are kind of not that positive, but I think it's
With
will
God,
grow
all
with-
things are possible.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. So back to you, Uncle Sam.
Yes.
So people want to know, people that are out there want to know like how they can join and things, and maybe they want to know something about the camp this year. Is it going to be like our own or different? Since you said Face of
Yeah.
High School 2021, this year is going to be different.
Yeah,
How
it's-
is the camp going
it's
to be
going
like?
to be different. For example, people like you will not come back there again. We are not going to entertain. That's what you want to hear. I know that's what you don't want to hear. We don't want to entertain old people who come there. So, but anyway, that's on a lighter note. This year, we are going to put a lot of things. They will go and have more education, more adventure, as you know, but deep ones. This one will do it twice. See, the adventure will be twice, a day after the arrival and 2 days to coming back home. They will do another one. So you will see that it's going to be more intense.
You were saying something about the adventure being twice.
Yeah.
So does that mean that each adventure will have Mr. and Miss Adventurers, or it will just be one?
No, we will take the two and judge the best. Sometimes when you take the one, you don't get the real.
So what qualifications do they actually look for in giving the Miss Adventurers position?
Yeah, if you stop fooling. Some of you, when you go, some of you, you like shortcuts. Some people, they don't want to follow the map. You see, we want you to know that you can get lost anywhere in any part of the world. But once you have your map and compass, you can find your way back to where you came from. You understand? So that is the essence of, and to make you strong. Imagine you people were in the bush, you have to cook in the bush.
It was quite hard, but
yeah, but it was
survived.
fun. And it also, yes, so that's it. You are in Accra here, you get everything and all that. Now when you went there, you realize how it was. So I believe that we need to promote such a thing. Now we even want the state to take that as a policy, that every senior high school student, for that matter, once a year, they should send all of them to adventure. For an adventure. All of them should go for an adventure. I'm telling you, in there, some should go and be left at Masunumata, they should find their way back to the Hohoi. Some should go and be at Paga, they should find their way back to the Paga crocodile pond. Some should be from Cape Coast, they go and put them around Kakun area going, they should find their way
Uncle
back
Sam,
to Elmina Castle.
One thing about this adventure is the risk of getting lost, right? So once they get lost, what do you guys actually do about it?
Yes, but we told you that whenever we give you the map, you have a guide. You have somebody who knows the terrain. Is that not it? But the person is not supposed to show you. So the person, when you are lost, you're lost with him, but he knows the way. Until you find your way, if we see there is danger, then that is where the person quickly say,
Uncle
the
Sam,
person will bring an idea, but you don't know that he is teaching you. He will say, oh, maybe you are saying let's pass left. He knows you are you lost. He will allow you to go further small. Then you realize that no, the map is deceiving you. He will say, okay, why don't we go and take left? I don't think you will disagree with the person. It means that is the right place he wants you people to pass.
Uncle
That's
Sam,
why every group you have a
wait,
leader.
Hold on. You spoke about the fact that there's one person amongst us who knows the way. The way. So you are saying an elder person goes with us, or it's just us?
No. Look, you realize that when you were going, we gave you supervisors.
Yes.
And those people, they've been to those places.
Uncle Sam, we didn't get any supervisors.
You didn't get?
Yes.
That's why you people won.
Yes.
You won. That's why you won. You see, that is one thing. But the point is, don't forget, when you were going, we were communicating with you. You have mobile phones. Some lost, they call us, we drove, we monitor, we drive to this place, we go here to make sure that you are all safe. But the fact that you did not get a supervisor, that made your group won. Don't you think so? Yes, because you did it yourself and came back. Some of them, their liabilities, even when they get supervisor, they still lost. I remember some group lost with their supervisor self.
So, Uncle Sam, except the adventure, what other new thing are you going to bring to the camp that will expose others or make others want to join? Because someone might not contest, but because the person will hear what you say about
the camp
person
is not
wants to
about
part.
contest. The camp is about empowerment. The camp is about coming there so that, look, you know how useful Mr. Morgan is in this program. When you go to the camp, the way he will take you people through lectures, leadership, meet you one-on-one, talk to you, both those who have emotional problems, those who have family problems, all those things are being addressed in camp. It's fun. Why is it that anytime we are asking you people to come home, you feel sad that you are leaving camp? You wish like you stay more days. You see, now there's that kind of bond, there's that kind of unity, there's that kind of lesson being learned. So you wish you are here. You know, when you go home, those things will not be there again. No adventure, no waking up, doing aerobics, no cooking competition. Uncle Sam to shout at you.
No Uncle Sam at
you. Uncle Sam will not knock at the door and say, get up and pray.
320 times.
Yes. So, but you see, it's good. So we are saying that whether you want to contest Face of High School or not, If you want to be part of the high school camp, please call us. You join us. You also get a lot of experience.
So
It's not only
last
about the
year,
contest.
2020, they except the face of high school and face of teens, there was something like photo model something.
And all those things. Yeah.
So this year, dance battle, rap battle. This year was different from.
Yeah, this year we are maintaining only 6. Only, I repeat, only 6.
6 what?
Only 6 categories.
Okay.
Your title, teen, face of high school, and Miss Teen International Ghana, Miss Teen World Ghana, and all those ones will be maintained. But something like photogenic and all those, and this time the difference is that you will compete it there.
Okay.
And nobody is supposed to wear it at the theater.
Okay.
If you wear it, you are wearing it to go and join a red carpet, not on stage. That is another lesson we've learned, so we are going to review that. I hope you get my point. So this time, if it is a photo competition, we'll organize it there. Crown you there, but you are not supposed to wear it on the stage. So, in other words, what is going to happen is that those 6 titles, they are the people who will hand over this year.
Okay.
They are the people who will be entitled to be on stage, not a whole lot. All right. So this year is different. It's going to be very exciting, and I know you know some of the lessons. I always say that if for nothing at all, you miss home for 1 week, which is good. If you've not learned anything, you've missed home. If not this program, you wouldn't have known that you have other twins in other schools. Right? Now you become friends for life. We have taken people to camp and they've benefited. I can tell you some people went to camp in the year 2015. They are in the United States. The parents didn't want the girl to go. But what happened is that when they go, they were in the same room. The girl father was working in US. He came down to pick the daughter. When the daughter went, because their friendship was born out of goodwill at the Face of High School and Face of Teens camp in 2015, what happened? When the girl left, 3 months later, they gave the girl 10 years visa. So the girl father is taking care of the other girl. Education. There, in university there. Now, where would that girl, if not because of this platform? He went to the same secondary school for 3 years, sits in the classroom, has he made friends like that? But you see, that is why when you are in school, they are doing social gathering. They will tell you sports. They know most of you cannot run, but they said lock the dormitory, everybody should be there. If you cannot run, you cannot do short, high jump, triple jump, table tennis, come and be doing Jama. You are also part of the contribution toward the success story of your house, of your school. That is it. That is socialization. Meet new friends. Through, I know you are a member of your school maths and science team, right? When you go, you meet another science and maths team, maths and science team clubs, right?
Yes.
Don't you exchange numbers?
Yeah, we do.
Where will you have? Because you are a science member. Now you know that you know other science members. It's like that. The world is a global village. And once the world is a global village, young people must start to know that, one, it is only collaboration. It is only coming together with your collective intelligence that you can be successful in life. Apart from that, forget it. That is the idea of this, our Face of Teens and Face of High School Ghana. Young people must always be put together to think and find their way forward. When you leave them individual, they learn separately. But they must, when you are together, the feeling, the passion, the thinking, you understand? So that is the essence of what we are doing. We believe that together they can forge ahead to move this nation forward. Yes, so if, in a nutshell, this is what I can say about Face of High School and Face of Teen. And I want to thank all those who have been supporting this project. We don't call it pageant again. It's a project. Both, definitely, of course, we are the leaders, me and Mr. Morgan, but we want to also thank all those who are supporting it, Mr. Sidney, Fenord, all those who are contributing their quota towards the maintenance of this. And of course, the National Theatre of Ghana. It will be very hypocritical if I don't mention National Theatre because
Exactly.
for the past more than, for theater, I've been doing shows there for close to 20 years now. So I want to thank them very much. And then, of course, now we have to also thank One Radio, you know that.
Yes.
One Radio Africa. I mean, our official platform for this wonderful thing. And everybody has to tune in and listen.
Please, before we end, I want you to give a few words of encouragement to people who are part of this competition this year and people who want to join.
Well, those who want to join, what I can say is that, look, you have a life-changing experience if you embark in this project. You learn a lot. Do not hesitate. It's not about a competition. If you don't want to compete for the title, but you want to go to the camp and learn about leadership and learn about skill, this is the best platform. Face of Teen Ghana and Face of High School Ghana camp. Look, the coaching expert. Look, you can't get a coaching expert anywhere than Mr. Henry Morgan Miski. He is a youth coach expert. I'm telling you, being recognized. Don't forget, he was the immediate past president of the President Scholarship Scheme. You know, so these are people who are shaping young people's life. They will be there, take you through. You know, for me, I always do my shouting to get you people organized. Yeah, because but it's also mentorship, because when you become successful, you say, "Hey, Uncle Sam, yes." That's part. So please, those who want to join, and those who are already in, I can assure you, you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot. I believe there's one thing I believe in life. I always say is that I always want to teach people to be better than me. If you teach somebody and the person is not better than you, it's not done. So you should sit back and say, "This is my product," and there is joy when the person is going high. And I know God has a great blessing. God will give you, all of you, the best wishes, and you all be successful once you pass through our program. And I know nobody will be left being useless. But remember, let us all know that you all have a responsibility. One, to be respectful. Two, to be patriotic. Young people must have the spirit of nationalism. Don't think about money. Think about how to serve. Think about how to respect. Think about how you can do for your community. If you get up once in a while and you go to your community leader, I want to take my sister, we want to clean here. Put it on the social media that we clean our gutter. Look, if you don't get blessing, but you get attention, but you've insulted the people, let young people start getting that kind of thing. The spirit of volunteerism. We are trying to come out with a program called High School Volunteer Corps. And we'll do it. It's for free. For example, those who want to volunteer, we can say, Ekesta, go back to your former school, go and teach there for 3 days. Don't you think it's nice? The former primary school, you go there as madam. It's fun. This is what young people should be doing so that they cannot think about crime. Yes.
Thank you, Uncle Sam, and thank you, our beautiful sister, for being here with us today. This is One Radio Africa. And before we leave, I'd like to give a shout out to a few people, my mom, One Radio Africa, my sister, my family, everyone for being here. This is your girl, Akestina. We are out.